we move on to Colin Upton's facts, and that's or Colin Upton's email. See, that's the problem. I send a fax to you to turn into an email for Colin, and then Colin wants to do email. So it's fortunately it all gets slowed down at that point, so people learn. Okay, you just if you're going to hear back from Dave, you're probably going to hear back from him in 3 weeks or 4 weeks or something like that. It's not going to be overnight or tomorrow. So he was asking about the digest, and yes, when I said could you do a digest, I meant 5.5 by 8.5 inches. I'm not sure what we would print it on, but it's far more convenient to just do a sheet of copy paper, fold it in half, and there's a lot more possibilities with that for Alfonso printing that we can take a look at, depending on how many copies of this sell. When Colin gets it done, and when we can hook that up with one of our own Kickstarters. So if you can just send Colin an email when we get off the phone and say, yes, Dave, when he said digest, he didn't mean minicomic, he meant digest. 5.5 by 8.5 inches. Reading through the rest of Colin's email response here, I'm definitely not going to Toronto for TCAF. I didn't know that Conundrum Press, and I apologize for not knowing who Conundrum Press is going to be who is arranging his trip to Toronto. If you can work out some way to Kitchener as part of that trip, and you find a place to stay in Toronto, the mind boggles. Peter Berkemo, as far as I know, is still the organizer of TCAF, so it might be somebody that you would want to talk to about the fact that you're coming all the way from Vancouver to TCAF. I would hope Peter Berkemo had heard of Colin Upton, but I don't know if that's a guarantee. Let's get your Dave Sim Digest rolling, Colin, and just send me the pages or scans of the pages as you get them done.
I will let Colin know tonight about the sizing, and if depending on how he wants to get the pages to you, if he needs to email them through me, I can get them to you. I'm willing to make things work. I'm also willing to not get involved because, hey, that's one less set of hands.
There you go. Okay.